Hello guys, so I was just saging myself, clearing this energy with a lot of light and love and peace. I wanted to speak with you about the truth in my experience of um, love spells, love prayers, needing love, calling love to you, things like that. There's a lot of people that are really interested, or I get asked a lot about to do a love spell and things like that. And a lot of people really understand my response. And mind you, in the past few years, I have definitely done a lot of love spells, and I've learned what I needed to learn to understand it in a higher, different perspective. So my truth is, there's no need to search for love, honestly. Just allow and flow with the universe. Allow love in everything that you do. Allow love in all forms to come to you. If you're searching for something, it means it's lost. It means that you don't have it. The same thing goes with money. You know, everything comes to you according to how you think in your mindset. If you're coming from a lack mindset, you're not gonna you would manifest what you want, but it may not be in the way that you choose, or that feels good, that's healthy, that's high vibrational, that's fulfilling and true. You can do things in high vibrations, or positive mindsets, or the lower denser vibrations that may not come the way that you expected. And then you find out you might have some more work to do, and it all starts from inner work within yourself, to be honest with you. And this is something I'm saying from experience. So whenever you're searching for something, it means that it's lost. Your love isn't lost. It never is. It is you. It is me. It is we. Love just is, Love is inside of us. Love is something that we connect to, something that we feel, something that we can create. It's just love. You don't lack love. You may feel that you have to work towards creating more love in your life or within yourself, and that's something that you can create. You can use many tools to create, and actually once you're able to create that love within yourself, then you are ready to call more love to you, but never from a space of not having love, or lacking love, or needing love. That's something that I wouldn't suggest personally. I have done love spells where I wrote down in details exactly what I wanted, and realized, because I kept searching for these specific things, that I was, how do you say this? I didn't manifest exactly what I wanted. And then once I'd done some more inner work and realized that's not really what I wanted, the love that I was seeking and needing was within myself. And once I'd done inner healing, those relationships at that time that I had manifested, I outgrew them. They were at a certain level, because I was coming from a lack mind space. And then when I was able to master that void or need inside of my spirit, or my mind, or my my energy fields, my emotions, I realized it was not something that was healthy, whole, and balanced, and I had to do more work within myself to heal from all that already in that relationship and start over again. And a couple of times I did it again, thinking, okay, I'm ready here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this love spell, I'm going to call my soulmate. And that's another thing that people want, their soulmates, and they want their twin flames and things like that. That's a whole nother topic. So twin flames are going to challenge you. Always. Always are going to challenge you. And it's for your growth. And it's for their growth. And sometimes you can have that soul twin, the twin flame, whatever you guys call it now these days. And that soulmate. And if you're not at that certain level where you guys are going to merge into life partners now, there's a lot of inner work that you're going to have to do, and a lot of inner healing and balance. And it is very beautiful to experience if you have that perseverance, that goal, and that mindset towards personal growth and development. It will become a very beautiful union, where you guys end up into life partners. and you guys are on the same page. Very different, yin and yang. But that's a whole nother topic. The whole point of this is to just clarify doing love spells or praying for love and things like that. That's something that really has to come from within yourself once you've done the healing, within yourself, healing from your traumas and your triggers, healing your inner child, elevating your mindset, making sure you're not coming from a space of lack, like you're lacking something or that you need anything. You don't. Everything that you have, everything that you need, everything is within inside yourself already. You just have to connect to it and master that part of you. And then once you reach that level, once you reach that space within yourself, you're feeling whole, you're feeling balanced, you feel free, and true inner freedom within yourself. That is when I recommend something that I call the soul call. It's like your soul is calling, to the universe or through the universe, and it's something that comes from within out, and then what you send out resonates and comes back. So for those that are still interested in doing a love spell, I will definitely share with you one of my most successful ones that I have done and created, not only for myself but for others who felt like they were ready for that. And you could do multiple things. I wrote one down, a soul call. You're calling your soulmate, calling that your soul tribe, whatever you call it these days, but your soul is calling that other part of you that's out there, that's able to connect and resonate with who you are authentically, that's really just for you. And I will read it to you. The one that I wrote is love I am, love I have, and love I will always be. I allow myself to connect with my inner child and channel that beautiful love that is free, love that is happy, love that is without fear, pain, sorrow, or regrets, or worries about tomorrow. I allow that pure divine love to swell up inside me and wash away all the limitations that I have put on my love. I let all the expectations of love go and simply be. Simply think, simply speak, and simply act from this space of pure love. I allow all that I am and all that I do to walk with love fearlessly, living my best self and in my best love, allowing and accepting love in all forms. I am no longer searching for love because I am love. I walk with love, and I walk in an abundance of love. I allow my soulmate to connect with this love and find me. I am free, and this shall be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the reason why I say to connect to your inner child and channel that beautiful pure love, because your inner child has that pure love before the world taught you any fear, pain, sorrow, regrets, or worries, or anything about tomorrow. So that is that pure energy that I would always recommend to use, because that's the energy that I like to connect to. And it works on such a beautiful level that it's liberating, authentic. So the other part of the explanation of the call of the soul is to open yourself up to all the love that you have inside of you already, all the love that you want from another, and all the love you want to give to another. Allow it to fill you up and sit with this love. Like really meditate and sit with this love, and look up to the heavens. You can do this anywhere. For those that have more experience with doing spell work or any type of alchemy or magic or prayer work, normally what we like to do is go somewhere out in nature, in the forest, the ocean, or in your backyard, or doing a campfire, and just really connect with the earth and open yourself up to all the magic around you. And you're harnessing this beautiful love that you have inside you, and then you will then recite, your desire, your wish, your spell, and call it out from inside, and just let it fill up and shoot it out. So, what I'll do is look up to the heavens and call it to you from your heart. Call it from the universe, knowing that you do not need this love. You have all the love inside you already. Push that love into your mind, body, spirit, your soul, your energy, all into your pure self. And from this space, you can call your soulmate. It's like howling at the moon. It can be heard and felt, and you will get an answer. But don't wait for the answer. This is the key part. Don't wait for the answer. Just continue to focus on yourself, your inner work, and live your best life. Live freely. Without realizing, your soulmate and you will unite. And it's when you're never even expecting it or looking for it or even thinking about it. You're just really focusing on yourself and loving your life and really appreciating yourself and your life and everything in it. And from that space, it's just like magic. It just shows up. And that's something that I wanted to share with you. Now, for those who are at different levels and like to use something like candles, you can write down something like what I wrote, regarding calling that love, that pure love to you. Write down something. You can use, the one I recited to you, or you can write something that's authentic, which is what I always recommend. Write something authentic in your own words, from your own heart space, and put it underneath, put the paper down. You have your candle. Pink is really good because to me, it's like pure, or white or red, or whatever you resonate with, love that you choose. Yellow is pretty good too. It's my favorite color. And then you can use that paper underneath, like pretend this is your thing. Put it there. You can anoint your paper. The oils that I like to work with is peppermint, eucalyptus oil, rose oil, of course, lavender, cleansing and healing and peace and protection, and orange, happiness, that vibrant, beautiful energy. And what I like to do is just anoint it with my sigils, like the paper underneath it, and then you have your candle. My hands are already oily, which is good. You dress up your candle. You could put anything in there. I found got my little handy dandy herbals on my rose petals, sage, cinnamon, ginger, orange, and yeah, that's it. My cacaria. That's for my protections. So me personally, I like to just write it in here. I have a selenite. I just write, inscribe whatever I choose. I put it in there. And then some rose petals to welcome that love. I found some red ones in my house today, so I'm gonna use that. Just put your energy into what you're calling to you. This personal one I'm using is to harness more self-love, inner happiness and peace. But you write what you choose on there. And I have sage. So this is, the rose petals is representing love, divine, universal, pure love, just more love into my life, into myself. And sage, purifying, cleansing, healing, and protection. For me, that's how I identify it. It's always cleansing and healing, and it's very protective. Protect that positive vibes. And I have some orange here that's covered with cinnamon and ginger. So I'll put some of that in there. Give strength and power. Welcome a lot of happy energies, strong, powerful, fiery energies, especially for this beautiful Aries new moon that I'm excited for. And see, all the herbs, see in it. All the herbs are in there. I move it away from the wick, and then I pour my oils. It's peppermint. I usually put it down the wick. Rose. Peppermint for me is very positive high vibrations. It opens everything up. So it's like a road opener for me personally. Rose, that loving universal energy. Come out. And eucalyptus is healing. So for mine, I'm using it for you know, to strengthen that inner love that I have within myself. Eucalyptus is very healing. It will help me release any type of limitations that I'm not aware of, that I you know, that I have within myself. And I meditate a lot when I'm doing my candle work. So I'll hear messages from my guides, you know, things that I should work on, or I'll just write down positive affirmation. Eucalyptus oil helps protect my positive high vibrations, and it welcomes healing. And that's what I use it for. And lavender, peace, cleansing, healing. It's very grounding. So that's what I'm wanting to or choosing to work with. And orange. Orange is really good for your sacral chakra as well. Creativity, happiness, playfulness. It's a really vibrant, beautiful energy to work with. One of my favorites. And you could just anoint your candle. See, I'm rubbing all the oils in a circle. And anoint it all around. Me personally, when I get ready to do one of these, I actually take a salt bath and make sure everything is set before I do my salt bath, and then I'll cleanse the space with, you know, sage. I have a bottle, you know, that has essential oils and things like that. And then when I'm getting, you know, to go, you know, and recite my prayers and my spells, I will anoint myself with this, you know, from foot to head, all the way from my feet. I just anoint myself. Something simple, you know. Do it in a circle, you could do it in a heart, you could do it across, whatever works with you, for your third eye, triangle, alignment. And I'll put it on my crystals, the oils that I work with. Anoint all my crystals with it. Just because I do a lot of work, I like to my jewelry, so that I'm anointing, enchanting all my, you know, everything that I walk with, everything to harness and use that energy. And it also, I do a lot of protections. So that's just a little fun fact or a cool tip if you aren't already doing it. And then you light it and you sit with this. You sit with this energy. You feel it growing inside you and you connect to it. Me personally, when I light the flame, I can feel that flame inside me, and I will harness and use that energy, and always use a protective white light, so you can only focus on what you're trying to do. And you sit with this for as long as you feel that you need to, and then let it burn out. And once you're doing that, there's different ways to dispose of it, according to your beliefs and things like that. You know, the crossroads, whatever, but I don't really practice all of that. Once I'm done, I really just thank it for, you know, guiding me and blessing me, and just thank it for all that it's doing for me and it's done for me. And, you know, more reassuring with positive affirmations, you know, thank you for the love that I have inside of me in my life. Thank you, you know, for everything in my life. And then I'm kind of just mostly speaking to my ancestors and my spiritual guides, and, you know, my angels and everything that I walk with, just giving thanks to it. And once it's completely done, I throw it away. And the petitions, you burn it. Well, you can burn it. You can keep it so that you can keep reminding yourself, but it's really best to just let it go, move forward, and let it happen. Me personally, when I'm done, if I have a petition, which is, you know, paper, I'll burn it and let it go and give thanks, and that's it. So that's my take on love spells. I hope it helps somebody out there. Happy new moon, guys.